Welcome back. I'm Kelsey Fabian. It's Fitness Friday here in WBKB Early Morning, and Amy Schultz from the Bay Athletic Club joins me. Amy wanted to share her story because in 2010 she was a 60-second inspiration for WBKB. So here is her story.
Amy Schultz has totally transformed her life through fitness, and her story begins like many others. She's a mother of two who let exercise and healthy habits fall out of her life. It wasn't until a friend invited her to do a boot camp that she realized how much she missed being healthy. Exercise became her outlet for stress and helped her feel stronger and more confident. From there, her passion for fitness grew and she became a certified personal trainer and group exercise instructor. She'd work her day job as a dental hygienist and work at the health club in the evening. Through her role as a Corporate Fit Challenge coach, trainer, boot camp leader, and instructor, she has inspired hundreds of people to make healthier decisions every day. Amy loves the confidence, energy, and happiness fitness brings into people's lives and has recently left her day job to make fitness a full-time career. A big change from what her future looked like 5 years ago, but she couldn't be happier or healthier.
That was a very inspiring story, Amy, and you wanted to share with viewers 4 exercise benefits. So what are those?
Well, I do, Kelsey, and most of them were mentioned in my story. I hadn't watched that story in a while. That's a great before picture. The first thing I wanted to talk about is just how exercise, without a doubt, is the single best thing you can do for your brain in terms of elevating your mood and increasing your happiness. When you exercise, you release endorphins, and they just create that kind of that euphoria or that exercise high.
Did you personally notice a change in your happiness once you went back to exercising?
Kelsey, I noticed a huge change. You know, I thought I was happy. I was happy enough, let's put it that way. I didn't realize what I was missing until I started exercising.
And what do you think made you happy? What was it that made you happy?
Well, actually, let me tell you why I started exercising and how I figured out it made me so happy. I actually was struggling with anxiety attacks and on medications for it, and thought that was the only fix. When I decided to actually start being maybe a warrior for my own health and deciding how I could help myself, not only did my anxiety attacks and kind of low mood go away completely, but I also had the happiness factor. So kind of all went together and made me a different person.
So would you say that's tip number 2? It relieves stress, relieves anxiety?
Definitely I would. And you know, before exercise, I think there were different ways that I tried to relieve stress and anxiety. As I think most of the viewers have different ways. Maybe it's just by simply taking time for a bubble bath or a glass of wine, and sometimes they think that's their anxiety reliever. And actually, exercise again actually reduces or releases those chemicals, the dopamine, the serotonin in your body, which actually chemically does help you.
Endorphins? Doesn't it release endorphins or something like that?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
I actually learned that from the movie Legally Blonde when she says exercise makes people happy.
Nice.
It releases endorphins.
I like that movie.
And what would be tip number 3?
Tip number 3 is just increasing your body image and your body confidence. And the great thing about that, Kelsey, is it can happen with any age, any gender, any body type. It doesn't matter. One workout in and you have the feeling of better fitness, feeling better about yourself. So you don't even have to see drastic changes with your body right away necessarily. There's so much more than that. I mean, we all like to, look good, but it's really how we feel.
How would you say your confidence changed?
Oh, definitely my confidence changed by, I started out by walking, walking 1 mile. And when I started figuring out, oh my gosh, I can walk that 1 mile quicker, it makes you feel great. So it's just those little things that add up to make you feel better and better about yourself and more accomplished.
Do you think you had low confidence before, or you didn't realize it was low because then it suddenly got higher?
I guess I didn't even realize how low it was, I think a lot of us don't. I was a stay-at-home mom. I was very comfortable in what I was doing, and when I really took a look at myself inwardly and how I was treating others and the kind of mom that I was being, I knew I could step up my game, and exercise is where that happened for me.
And what would your final tip be?
Well, I think everybody likes to realize that exercise can save on their pocketbook. And it did for me because I was able to get off those antidepressants or anti-anxiety medications. And Kelsey, I've seen it happen with people getting off high cholesterol medications, high blood pressure medications. So definitely, using exercise as your medicine. Not that I'm recommending people go out there and get off their medications today, but it happens all the time. I've seen it over and over again.
All right, well, thank you for sharing your story, and thank you for sharing the 4 benefits.